Hello and welcome to class for this semester in the fall 2020. It's going to be an amazing experience. We're going to be online, and you're probably guessing that because of the pandemic. My name is Dr. Matt Sajik. I'm going to be your instructor for this class, and I am so excited about all the things that I have planned. I'm going to make sure that this is an engaging class for you. You're going to love it. You're going to learn stuff. And I want to introduce you to the class, and I certainly want to introduce you to all the things that you'll be doing. We're going to go over your syllabus. We'll certainly be getting into the Canvas online portion of the class. But before that, I want to introduce you to the most important people in my life, my kids. So I'm going to call over my kids one at a time right now to introduce themselves. First up is Carter. Carter, who's my oldest son. Here's Carter.
Hi.
Carter, tell us your name, your age, and something that you like. What are you excited about? What are you doing?
Okay.
Please.
My name is Carter. I am 11 years old, and I'm excited for school coming up because I'm going into 5th grade, and I also like playing video games such as Fortnite and Minecraft.
Oh, that's awesome. Man, crush it. Thank you so much. And my second child, awesome, Chase. Here is
Hello.
Chase. Chase, tell us a little bit about how old you are and what you're excited about.
My name is Chase. I am 9 years old, and I'm excited to go to my school because in math this year I have a different teacher in my gifted math that I do. It's exciting to have different teachers that you don't know about a lot, so you can learn more about them and you could spend a whole entire year with them, and then you could see them every once in a while. And my dad, we're gonna be homeschooled, and so I'm gonna see my dad a lot.
Oh gosh, it's gonna be great. Great. Here you go. Crushing it. Thank you so much. Those are two very important people to me, two people who have been my kind of co-workers since March, since the pandemic started. I love them dearly, and they mean the world to me. So now you know a little bit more about me. I want to talk a little bit about this class, and I want to set up some of your expectations for this class. I'm going to go ahead and ask you to bring up your syllabus from the Canvas website. Now, I do want you to know a couple things. I have really intentionally and very, very purposefully built out videos for every single assignment. And all of the week's modules are laid out so that you can be 100% successful in this class. I wanted to give you that online experience, but also make sure you really were feeling comfortable with the technology, the way that it would be structured, so that we can spend more time connecting in community like this, or spend some time where we can meet in Zoom and talk about these leadership qualities. I really wanted to take away any concern you had about how this class would be offered and make sure that you know that we were going to be 100% successful this semester, and that you are going to be 100% successful this semester. So go ahead and bring up that syllabus. Here's what I want to show you. At the top of the syllabus is all the information you need to know about me. My name, my telephone number, my email address, and I even talk a little bit about when office hours will be. Now, they're going to be by appointment if you want to do them individually, but I'm also going to be offering, once a week, an hour to meet with myself or one of the TAs so that you could just jump on and have that experience. I would really encourage you to take advantage of those office hours. Take some time. I know you always think, I don't have a particular question and stuff, but this is a time that we're going to dedicate to you. So just come on, say hi. Let us know how you're doing. Let us know how you're doing in class, or ask any questions that you might have. I know Annie, who's going to be doing a number of the TA-run office hours, really likes that opportunity to get to know you and engage with you. And for me, it makes this whole class worthwhile. Please come on, let me get to know you, put a face to a name, and be able to start to address any questions that you might have or just talk about leadership. As you see a little bit further down on the syllabus is both Taylor Nash's and Annie Moscato's email addresses and information. Now, Annie is going to be addressing any questions that you have throughout the semester. She is going to be doing the majority of student outreach. I really like this approach where we have one person who you can contact, get information from, work with in this class, so that all your class questions are answered, and you have a face to a name that you could then start to build relationships with. Now, Taylor, on the other hand, is going to handle all of the grading for this class. Now, towards the end, some of the bigger assignments, I'll jump in, or Annie might jump in, but for most of the grading that will be done this semester, Taylor has agreed to take that on. So it will ensure that you have consistency in grading, that the consistency in feedback happens, and if there is any questions, we'll be able to talk to Taylor about why things happened in this process. This has worked out really, really well for me, and I think it'll work out really, really well for you. As you look over the rest of the syllabus, you'll start to see some things that you see in almost every syllabus. You'll see course objectives, what the course is about, the book for this course, which is tremendously important, and I would encourage you to get it. And then there's a couple of other things that I want to draw your attention to. First, I want to reiterate and let you know that this course is going to be online and is not designated for a particular time. You can take the course at any time. You can finish the work between the week that the modules are due at any time. Although that there will be some opportunities for synchronous activity, most of the course is asynchronous. So you'll have an opportunity to complete it whenever you want. Now, when I say that there's going to be some opportunities for you to engage in some live chat, some live discussion, I think that's a really important part of this course. But it's only going to be for extra credit. And I want to assure you that there'll be plenty of opportunities for different extra credit. But the live opportunities are for me to connect with you in a way that builds community. Community is so important to me, and I've really thought through how do I build community in this class. So we're going to put some time into that. When we get down to some of the grading and the assignments for this semester, I'm going to talk a little bit about our opportunity to have a lab together. We're going to read a New York Times article, and then I'm going to pose some questions, and we're going to get together, if you can, extra credit involved, to talk a little bit about those questions and how people answered them and have some discussion around those in a live format. I really can't wait, and since I can't teach the class live to you this semester, it's really giving or fulfilling that need I have of connecting with you and being able to teach leadership in that kind of live format. So I'm really excited about that. But if you can't make those time frames, once again, I don't want you to worry. I don't want you to have any stress. There'll be lots of opportunities. We will definitely videotape that for you to watch and see. And I'm going to have tons of extra credit for you to make sure that you do really well in this class. My main goal in this class is to, one, teach you leadership, and two, to make sure you're successful. And I am 100% sure we're going to be able to accomplish both of those goals. Now I want to get to a really important part of this class, the grading. I give you an outline of the grades and what, equals an A and a B, but I want to talk a little bit more about the different assignments. Before I go into the assignments, I want you to know that every single assignment that you see here has a few things on the Canvas website. One, it has its own dedicated video. I explain to you in detail how to be successful at completing that. So if you have any questions at all, you certainly can go to the syllabus, but I would encourage you to look for that assignments video on the Canvas website. I go into great detail to make sure you're successful. Two, all of the assignments have rubrics. So make sure you're looking at the rubric to be able to fulfill what you need to fulfill to get the grade that you want in this course. Now, as we start to look at the assignments, the one that happens a number of different times throughout the semester is what I'm calling the New York Times kind of leadership laboratory. This is a great assignment where I'm going to have you read a particular article, and then by the end of the week, I'm going to ask you to reflect on some questions about that concern themselves around leadership. The second assignment are all of the exams. You'll have 3 different exams in this class. They will not be cumulative. They will only cover from the beginning to a couple weeks in. I think it's week 5, and then from week 5 to maybe week, I think it's 10, and then from 10 on in that process. 3 different tests, all covering 3 different materials and content from the class. Once again, I have posted a video of all about those exams and how to be successful. Make sure you tune into that on the Canvas website. There's the leadership philosophy paper where I'm going to ask you about your philosophy, and you're going to ultimately write your philosophy and why you believe leadership is a particular way, why your leadership is a particular way. And finally, we're going to do a leadership interview. Once again, all of these assignments have videos on Canvas, so go ahead and find those so that you can be tremendously successful. Finally, at the end of the syllabus, you will find a kind of breakdown, class by class, or at least week by week, what we will be doing and what deliverables are due. I really want you to be successful, so once again, purposefully and intentionally made sure that you'll know exactly what deliverables are due and what we'll be covering each week. With that said, I want to thank you so much for taking this class. I love leadership. It's my passion. It's what I've been doing for the last 25 years. And I'm so excited to start your journey on leadership, talking a little bit about theory and practice. I promise you, this is going to be a class that you'll never forget. And if there's anything I can do, or any of the TAs can do, to make this an amazing experience, don't hesitate to ask. Have a wonderful day, a great first week of classes, and please let me know if there's anything I can do. Thanks.